everybody. Hope you're having a fine day. I'm Zachary.
And I'm Antoine.
And today we're going to make baklava.
Baklava? What's in baklava, Zachary?
So today we're going to use a nut mixture of pistachios, almonds, and walnuts.
Okay.
And for this recipe, there's going to be two parts. There's going to be the baklava thing, I guess.
Yeah, the dough, the final.
And then the syrup. So for the
Let's start with the syrup.
So for the syrup, you want 3 cups of sugar, 1.5 cups of water, juice of half a lemon, and then a cup of honey. So we already stirred in the 3 cups of sugar, the water, and the lemon because it was going to boil for 10 minutes.
You
So we didn't.
boiled it?
Yeah, we already boiled it. Oh man, it's super sticky. Or spilled it for 10 minutes, and we didn't want to bore you. So then after that, you want to take a cup of honey. Here it is. And you just want to pour it in, and you want it to simmer for 5 minutes. So that's going to be while we're going to be doing the rest of it.
You want it simmering?
Yeah, simmer
So boiling slowly?
Yeah. So we're just going to put that in, and then we're going
to take the camera so everybody can see. All right, so you're putting the honey.
a cup of it.
A cup of honey into 1.5 cups of water, 3 cups of sugar, and half a lemon juice.
Half a lemon of juice.
Yeah.
That sounds weird.
Yeah,
Right.
half a lemon juiced.
Okay, there we go.
You stir a little bit.
Yeah. Stirring. There we go. So then we should just let that warm up. Then after that,
so what is that here? What do you have here?
So we have fila. So you want to have fila. So the ingredients for this, for not the fila, but like the entire thing, I guess, is a pound of like whatever nuts you want, half a cup of sugar, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, your fila, which is like you usually want one of like
phyllo dough.
Like
comes
this,
in a box like that.
like a box of this.
And
then you also want your butter, because you're going to be layering each fila with butter. And this is optional. You have cloves, and then you're going to pour the syrup on top. But we're going to do that at the end. So you just at the first layer, you're going to add 10 to 12 layers of fila. We already did 8 of them, so now we're just going to show you the rest of the form. So basically, you take a fila, you have it buttered already. Well, you butter it, and then you just kind of put it on there and flatten it. Then you want to do is you want to take your butter, and then you just want to add a little bit of butter, just enough to like brush it everywhere.
so how did you melt the butter?
So you just want to melt 2 to 3 bars of butter.
Okay.
So
So we melted the butter in the oven?
So we melted the butter in the oven, and we're just going to start spreading this along until the whole thing of butter. So usually you want about half of this, but since our fila sheets went to our entire pan, usually you just want half of a pan, but like since our fila sheets already had enough to fill our full pan, we just used a full thing.
Okay, so now what do you mix?
So then after that, you just want to put your
Yeah, that's good. There's enough.
you want to put your. Alright, so then after that, you want to take your nuts, your half a cup of sugar, and your 2 tablespoons, and you just want to mix them together. And
It smells really good. You can already smell the baklava.
yep.
So you mix it.
Oh man,
Here. Use a small spoon. To mix it.
there we go.
Whenever we drop, we pick it up. It's too good to not pick it up.
There you go. So you
Easy. Good time.
So you just want to mix your sugar, your cinnamon, and your nuts. There you go.
Can you help me? Scoop it in the bowl. The table was clean. We always clean the table before we get started. So once we have that mixed, yeah, we're going to do that one from the camera.
Wait, we're going to add a sheet.
We mix it on such for
I'm going to add the last sheet.
Oops, already dropped the nut. Really want it to go already in the mixer. And mix it really well so I don't see the sugar anymore. Alright. So far we melted 3 sticks of butter. We didn't think we'll need that much, but we already went through about
One stick.
about a stick, half of it, put a third of it, just because it's really that much butter to really have enough to cover all the final. Alright, that looks good.
Let me just do this corner. Alright, there you go. So we only did 10 instead of 12 sheets.
Right,
So
you
then you just want to take a spoonful of
sugar to make the medicine go down. Go ahead, just pour it, and then you can spread it. You
So-
said try like 3.
So we're going to do like 3.
Like that.
We're going to start with 2.
I think you need 3 to 4.
Okay.
First time we do this recipe, so we're learning as we go.
Yep, so I'm going to just start spreading with a fork.
What you can do is you can spread it like that.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna need a little more.
Yeah, one more. So that looks good. Let me just get to the parts.
So as we do that, notice some of the sugar is not spreading evenly. So we need to have to make sure
It's the butter that's,
sticks to the sugar and then the nuts go elsewhere. So
the nuts are protected by the sugar.
some of the sugar goes in there.
Right.
Go the camera. Try to here and put it. Try and spread the nuts in the middle.
Yep. There you go. So after that, you just wanna. So we're going to show it to you on camera. Then. So this is what it looks like. So then you just want to add another sheet. Oh, wait, the sheets are really thin, so it's kind of hard to tell the difference between 1 and 2. There you go. And then you just want to add butter. So usually you just pour a little bit like that, and then you just kind of like spread. It's a bit hard with the nuts because like they move a lot, so try and hold it in place. So
Yeah, it's a time-consuming dessert, but when it's done, it's extremely good.
yep. Man. See, this is the hardest part. So I'm just going to add a little bit more butter.
Yeah, the first one is hard because it tends to want to move around. Once you have a couple more made,
There we go.
that's good. That looks good.
There we go. So I'm just going to add another 2 layers. So, oh, it's starting to simmer.
That's good.
That's good. Do we have enough?
Yeah, we may have to maybe just do a 2 or 3 layers, not 4 for sure.
Alright, so this one is much easier.
I'm gonna
as
go.
you can see.
This is simmering. I'm going to turn it down, up. It's nice and hot enough. We don't need to over simmer it. I'm going to take it off the stove. There we go. If not, it's going to go crazy. All right, that smells extremely good. Okay.
And then, so we're going to add our last layer, our last.
Third layer.
Yeah.
What is on the recipe? 3?
Yeah.
Perfect.
So we're going to butter this, and then we're going to add
Another layer of nuts.
yeah. We're going to try a different method, have a little bit more in the corner.
Really spread it a little bit.
That smells so good.
Smells good, huh?
Okay. There you go.
All right, nicely spread butter.
Alright, there we go. So then we're going to just add our
Nuts.
another couple spoonful of nuts.
Yeah, put like a good 4 spoons
Yeah. We're probably not going to have enough either.
to do more than 2 layers. And maybe we just put everything on that 1 layer.
I think we can do one more layer. Just going.
You know what? Just put everything there.
Yeah. Or we didn't make enough.
No, we made plenty. It's just it's a really long one.
Oh yeah. Normally it's a.
Well, yeah, should have been a 9 by 11 sheet of.
If we cut it in half and then we stack them, we can have the thing.
There we go. Beautiful.
That's probably what we're going to do, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, those baklava are starting to look really good.
Okay, so there you go. So then we're going to cut it in half, right, and then put it. Yeah.
Go ahead, put the other layers.
I'm saying it's a good idea.
You're saying it's a good idea. And then how do we lift it? We can't lift half of the sheet. We're going to have a mass on our hand. I think the best is keep doing what you've been doing. And we'll put it in the oven. Let it cook for an hour and a half at 325. And I think it's going to be delicious. And that's a learning experience. If it doesn't work out, we'll know for the next time.
Oh.
I think it's better when you start from the center and then you work your way out.
Yeah.
Here. What you can do is, yeah, here we go. And I rolled all the butter out. Here, you hold one corner, I hold the other one.
There we go.
Oops, too thin. Just ripped it apart. Gentle.
There we go.
Oop, just ripped it again.
That
Okay,
should be
that's
good.
good. Yeah. All right, next layer.
This should be an easier one.
Yeah. Yeah. Oops, I'm not filming the right thing anymore. All right.
There we go. So this is probably going to be a kind of thin baklava.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great.
Thin, but great.
Thin but good.
Last thin. So this is layer 2. So I don't think you put butter on the top, do you?
Yeah, I would put a 4th layer and just a little bit of butter, and then we'll do the syrup. What does it say on your instructions?
Well, it says to, so 4 layers of nuts, and then it says cover with remaining butter, and then you can gotta let it chill for 25 minutes.
Okay.
But
And when do you put the syrup?
you put the syrup right after,
It comes out of the oven?
well, actually, yeah, after the oven.
Okay. All right, so go ahead, butter it up. And we'll put it in the fridge and then we'll bake it.
So we probably, it won't be on.
Just put it in the center. Put it in the center.
Okay.
That's good.
A bit much. We probably will have a second
We'll do.
video.
Yeah, we'll do a video with the baklava coming out.
Yeah.
And us putting the syrup on it. All right, that looks good. Put the camera back down. Okay.
So we're going.
All right, so that looks good. Good job, Zach. We're going to put it in the fridge, put it in the oven, let it cook for an hour and a half or so. And then we'll take it back out, pour the syrup on it.
Layer. So I guess we're going to see you in like almost 2 hours.
Yeah, an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Welcome back. We're here to take out the baklava.
All right, so take two of our second part of our baklava video.
Well, we haven't seen it yet.
Coming out of the oven.
Our oven was slightly hot, so.
Sorry, what's cooking fast? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, it's gonna be really hot. Let me do it in the film. All right, look at that. Yeah, I got it. So then, you just put the syrup on top of it.
Yeah, so in this video, we're just going to put the syrup on top of it. So,
The syrup is here.
so should we have like a spoon?
Yeah, no, this is a pretty good spoon, I think. I think what we can do is we can just, there we go.
Yeah, okay. So take the camera close.
Take the camera. Oh, do you want a bigger spoon? Here, I'll give you a bigger spoon.
Oh,
Would be
yeah.
easier.
Can you get that giant spoon? That's
Giant
the
spoon.
giant spoon.
Smells really good from here. All right.
Just gotta let this syrup soak in. That's what the recipe says.
Oh, it's sizzling. The oven was a little bit on the hot side.
Yeah.
Just looking from here, I think we should have done 4 layers, but you know what? It's a learning experience.
I told you we should have cut it in half and then put it on.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to redo it and just eat more baklava.
But, you know, if you follow the recipe, it goes well. I think we should have taken out a little bit.
Yeah.
Earlier.
Yeah, it's going to be fine. Just go ahead, be generous on the syrup because it's going to seep into the baklava. Here we go.
You want generous? You're most generous.
You want generous? You're going to be generous. All right. It's pretty heavy. All right, let's pour the syrup directly on it. There we go. That looks good. Okay, all right. I think you went a little heavy. You're going too much right now. Look, we're losing it through here. There we go. Oh, just running on this side, so try to even it out a little bit.
Syrup.
It's good syrup, yeah, I'm sure. Syrup is usually pretty good.
It's not like maple, but it's like honey syrup.
Honey syrup.
Should I put
All right.
maple?
I think it's good. We're going to let it soak in a little bit. Because now it's going to overflow out of that. I think it's enough, Zachary. We don't want it to overflow too much. Okay.
Okay, so
All right, so that's our baklava recipe.
We're just
Learning
going-
experience. Next
we're just
time,
going to let it soak in.
we'll go taller. So, all right, well, thanks for watching. Good job,
Thank
Zach.
you.
We'll let it cool off for about an hour or two, and then we'll be able to enjoy it.
Yep.
Or with a coffee tomorrow morning, or after lunch tomorrow. That's gonna be super.
Today.
Or today. All right.
Today.
Well, again, thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Follow us on Facebook, like us, subscribe on YouTube, like us wherever you can. We always enjoy the support, and thanks for watching. Thank you, Zach.
And
See you next time.
I think there's a next time.
Yeah, in a few weeks.
in a few weeks.
Bye.